V'od yesh lomar binyan mezuzah al pi ma shekazu b'Torah or daf kuf nun aleph suf amud beis v'zel hashono amru razal. So we can say further about the concept of the mezuzah according to what it says in Torah, or that our sages said anaviv ma'aksuvim atsidin lihibatel Megillas Esther v'halachos ein asidin lihibatel, that the prophets and the writings are going to be nullified in the future, but Megillas Esther and laws are not going to be nullified. And this idea of the prophets and the writings are going to be nullified in Perushiv Vatlu Lagamne, it doesn't mean that they're going to be completely nullified. Not to have the revelation of the prophets at all, God forbid, but the point is that the light, the infinite light will be, maybe blessed, will be in such a great revelation. To the point where the light of the prophets will be nullified like the light of the sun when it's in the sun. And that is because all the prophets had their prophecy with the Ko'amar Hashem, Rak Moshe, and Isnabe Bezeh. Only Moshe had nevuah with the word Zeh. And it says in the time to come, we'll say on that day here is our Elokeinu with Zeh, that in the time to come the revelation will be higher than Ko, with the revelation of Zeh, like it says that the honor of Hashem will be to the world. And therefore the revelation that's in a state of Ko'amar Hashem, like this and not this itself, which is the concept of the Nevim and the Ksuvim, it'll be nullified, like the light of the sun in the sun, which is in comparison to the level of the Nevuah of Zeh. So too in our service to Hashem, the concept of like this, so that corresponds to the nullification of the lower unity, lower supernal unity, Shalamata hu hayesh, that the concept of what exists below still exists as a yesh, v'davar ulamayla ayin, and what's above is not understood and the not. That's the lower level of unity that you have a bittul yesh mash'en kin begiloi zenim shechabit l'dich yichudei law, which is not the case with this revelation of Zeh. You draw down from the supernal unity ech shalamayla hayesh v'kol hakamei kolo chashiv, and how everything in comparison is as if it's not there. So that's the bittul of kol hakamei kolo chashiv. So that even though the glimmer itself of the Nevim and Ksuvim and so forth is a great light, when in its source it's has much greater strength when it's outside its luminary and shines onto the earth, onto those upon it. But when it's in its source, it's nullified because of the light of the sun, Ohr Hatorah, which is the source of its light. Vayikach kol hanavim asidin lihibatel. Similarly, all the prophets are going to be nullified. Be'or v'gilui insof baruch hu she'iskala lasid lavo, when the infinite light may be blessed, which will be revealed in the time to come. V'rau chol chulu, and everyone will see. V'ni al zeh amru she'Megillas Esther lo tibatel. And on this it says that the Megillah of Esther will still not be nullified. The concept is, how do we know about Esther in the Torah? Because it says, I will hide my countenance on that day, that the divine presence hides itself in the exile of Babylon. On that day, refers to hidden worlds that are not revealed. Hashem's the Shechina is hidden in the Alma Diskasya. Binyan mezuzah amzu yatzartili. So meaning to say that it's coming from a very high place and higher than revelation, and that's why it's not going to be nullified, because it's in a hidden place, from a very high hidden place. So even the Asid Lavo, when you have the revelation, it's not going to be nullified like the light of the sun and the sun. Concerning the mezuzah, Amzu Yatzarti Li, this nation I have formed for me, B'Sefer Yeshaya Simin Mem Gimel, Tini L'Asid Lavo Ksiv, that in the time to come it says, V'amar Bayomahu, Hinei Elokeinu Zeh, we will say in the time to come, on that day, this is our Elokeinu. Kivinu Lo, we hope for him, Shebechinas Hu, Bechinas Sasim Yihye, Bechinas Zeh, that the concept of the hidden will be in a revealed state, that it will be revealed as if it were in front of it and say, Zeh, this is it. So the Yalma, the Skatsya will become the Zeh. Which is not the case with Esther, that even on that day when we say V'amar Bayomahu Hine Elokeinu Zeh, so we say, on that day we're going to say the hidden is revealed. But Bayomahu Hastir Astir. Hashem says that I'm going to still be hidden on that day. And even on the Bayomahu, when you say Elokeinu Zeh, we're still, Megillas Esther is still going to be a hidden level. Shafilu Bayomahu Hu Bebechinas Hester Vehelim, that even on that day in the time to come, Megillas Esther, the level is still hidden. Because its source is the hidden of all hiddens, and not just the hidden that's revealed. Because this light is not only a glimmer, but the luminary itself. And look at the explanation that says that the level that we're talking about Kabbalistically is Atik of the world of Bria. And this, the fact that Atik of Bria, this level, is still hidden on that day in the time to come, Yishlomar, we can say that the Bina, which is the world to come, which is established in the world of Bria, which is called Olam Haba. So Atik of Bria is still what's hidden from the world of Bria. Vini Anavim Shorshan min Netzach v'Hod Atzilus. The concept of Navim and Ksuvim is Netzach and Hod of Atzilus. Im came avoid bechinas Malchus kishenas is Atik de Bria. If so, the concept of Malchus, when it becomes Atik of the world of Bria, Yeshba bechina Gavoa min Netzach v'Hod Atzilus. It has a level that's higher than Netzach Hod of Atzilus. So this is higher than the Navim, because Atik is Keser. Shemisham Shurish Navim Kanal, that the Netzach and Hod of Atzilus that's where the Navim come from. Vaynu Alkin Korach Mipnei Sheba Meir Keser de Atzilus, because in Atik Bria shines the Keser, the crown of Atzilus. Ulached Nikras Simu de Kol Sisimin, and that's why it's called the hidden of all hiddens. Im Kain Shop Yesh Lomar Shezeu Inyan HaMezuzah. If so, you can say that's the concept of the mezuzah, because the two doorposts correspond with netzach and hod shemihem shoresh hanavim, that's the source of the navim. V'kovim bahem hamezuzah, and you set upon them the mezuzah. He gematria adnai, which is the gematria adnai. Atik de bria, which is atik of bria. Sheba Meir Atik Yomin. So in some sense that the mezuzah is lower than the doorpost. First you have the doorpost and then you put the mezuzah. But on the other hand, it's as Malchus, as it goes into Bria, it's the Atik of Bria. Sheba Meir Atik Yomin v'Keser Datzilus Melech Yachid Chulu, and the crown of the world of Atzilus, Hashem as He's alone, the Yachid. Vini Esther Zeu Inyan Shem Adnai Bimiluo, and the concept of Esther is the name of Adnai when it's spelled out completely. Perhaps the Gematrian, Gamkin Nimshach Mizetra La, and that also is the entrance to go upwards, the gate to go upwards. That's the Pesach. Gamkin Inyan Mezuzah Gematria Adnai, and that's also the concept of the Mezuzah, which is Gematria Adnai. Shekovin Bamezuzah Shem Netzach V'Hod, which you set the Mezuzah and on the doorpost, which is Netzach and Hod. So the concept of it's similar to the Navim. It's connected to the Navim. The Megillah Esther. Gamkin Bechinas Dal Hashem Shomrecha, Hashem Tzilcha, and this is also the concept of Hashem will guard you, Hashem is your shadow. In this guarding is through the miracle of Purim. Why is Hashem guarding you? How is the mezuzah guarding you? Because it's coming from Keser, the so to speak, you're under Hashem's shadow, so to speak, from the concept, from the makif of Keser, that Atik of Bria draws down from. Kitzer, Sif Beis, Hanavim, Vaksuvim, Asidim, Libatel, the prophets and the writings are going to be nullified. Ratzalom Kabitol, Ziva Shemesh B'Shemesh, that just like the nullification of the light of the sun in the sun, Lagabi Agilo, Shihi Elasi Lavo, in comparison to the revelation that will be in the time to come. Kikol Hanavim, Nisnabu B'Kol, Lasi Lavo, Ksiv, Vamar Bayomahu Hinelu Hinuzeh, because all the prophets prophesied with the ko, with like this. But in the time to come, it says, on that day we will say, this is our Elokeinu Zeh. Megillas Esther Loti Batel, but the Megillah of Esther will not be nullified. Ki Esther Ubechinas Esther Panai Biyomahu, because Esther's this idea that even on that day, Bayomahu, when we say Elokeinu Zeh, it'll still be Astir, hidden. Shumustar Afilu Mebechinas Bayomahu. Vihi Neishtei Hamazuzus Shehem Netzach V'Hod. Now the two doorposts which are Netzach and Hod, Madreg was Hanavim, which are the levels of the prophets. V'Govim Bahem Hamazuzah Gematria Adna, and we set in them the mezuzah which is Gematria Adna, which is also a concept of Malchus, but we're talking about Atik the Bria. Malchus, as it goes down to become Atik of Bria, Kein Bechinas Esther, Shugam Kein Shem Adnai B'Miluo, similar to the idea of Esther, which is the name of Adnai in its fully spelled form.